Hi guys, welcome back to Sunshine Soap and Candle Company. This is a bonus second video for this week, and I'm going to be real quick showing you how to make an easy CBD infused lip balm. Alright, I'm going to start off by placing these chapstick containers into the bottom of this little silicone holder. Now I'm only going to be making 14 of these today, so we're going to see how that goes. I got both of the containers and the tray at Wholesale Supplies Plus, and these twist from the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and pop them in. This formula today can be found over on my Patreon campaign. I'll go ahead and place a link to my campaign in the description box below for you guys. If you haven't been over there, I really hope that you check it out this year. If you sign up for a whole year, you get a 10% discount off of the total for the year, which is really a good deal when you consider that the lowest tier, which gets almost all of the formulas that I have to offer, is only $5 or $5 a month if you choose. There's a ton to take advantage of over there, hundreds of recipes just at the $5 level. It's a great way to connect with me and other makers. So I hope that you will consider joining us. So we're just going to flip this over. This is just I'm going to go ahead and place a few more on the edges, even though I'm not going to be filling them up. And my reason for that is because this is a silicone mold, a silicone tray, and I just want to make sure that it's propped up. I'm not going to be filling all of these up, but I just want to make sure that it's not flopping down, because I'm not filling the entire tray with tubes. So there we go. So now it's feeling a little more stable. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side. And then I'm going to be using a lip balm or a chapstick base today. This is specifically made for sticks, like I just showed you. So this is going to set up to a consistency that's firm enough to fit inside of those lip balm tubes or chapstick tubes. Not all lip balms are hard enough to do that. I've shared some recipes with you guys before over on the campaign that are made for sticks, and some that are not made for sticks, like some lip butters and things that can't go into a stick, they have to go into a pot, or ones that are a little bit more jelly like in consistency won't go in a stick, obviously. I wanted to use a base for this today because there's something simple about using a base that works really well, just melting it down, putting in your additives, and calling it good. And for lip balms, I think if you can find a good base that you like, then there's no problem with using it. Of course, it is fun to formulate and customize your own bases from time to time, but we're going to be adding in some CBD isolate powder to this base. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're doing. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and weigh off my base. So I'm just scooping it out. All right, now that the base is all weighed off, we're going to go ahead and weigh off the CBD isolate powder. Okay, so each of my little 14 containers here, each container is going to hold approximately 50 milligrams of pure 100% CBD isolate powder. Now this is THC free. It's just CBD isolate powder. It's food grade. You guys have seen me use this a lot in my other CBD products and CBD videos, and if you want to learn more about making and selling CBD cosmetics, soaps, and all kinds of other skincare. I hope you really will check out my other videos on how to create CBD lotion, CBD salve, and also CBD bath bombs and facial oils. I have a lot to offer in that area, and so I hope that you'll check out those other videos as well. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh off what I need to incorporate 50 milligrams per chapstick container. This is a fat or oil soluble CBD isolate, meaning it's going to melt right down into our base. As soon as we get our base melted down, the CBD will melt or dissolve perfectly into that base. Making and selling CBD products, there's a lot to it. So again, I really hope that you will check out some of my additional videos on CBD, because I give a lot more information on the making and selling aspect of it. And of course, if you come on over and join the campaign, I'll be happy to share my other experiences with you over there as well. You can always reach out to me over there, and I'll be happy to answer your questions regarding making and selling to the best of my knowledge. All right, so all we're gonna do now is melt down this chapstick base, and then I'm gonna add this in after the base is melted down, and then we're gonna be adding in some flavor and pouring it into our chapstick tubes. I'll bring you right back when it's all melted down. All right, so we're all melted down now, and you wanna melt it down until your base looks clear or transparent like that one. And for me, that was about 150 degrees, although it's cooling quite fast, right around 150 degrees or so. So the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and add in our CBD isolate powder and give this a good stir. I also wanted this warm enough so that it wouldn't set up as we're adding in our additives, because chapsticks and chapstick bases can set up rather quickly. So I'm just going to add this in, and I have to give this a good stir to make sure this dissolves all the way. So that's why we need it to be not too hot, because you don't want to destroy the CBD isolate, but also not so cold that it starts to set up on you while you're doing this, because you don't want to put this back in the microwave and cook that CBD isolate. There, so we're all dissolved. And then the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and add in a little bit of flavor oil. Today I am using the Orange Cream Cosmetic Flavor Oil by TKB. And it's just kind of like an orange vanilla flavor. And we're not going to add any color to this one, just keeping it no color. So we're going to go ahead and add in some flavor oil. Okay. We're going to go ahead and give this a good stir. And then we'll go ahead and start to pour these into our chapstick containers. All right, we are ready to go ahead and pour. Now, the benefits of adding CBD to your lip balm is that CBD is very well known for its anti-inflammatory properties specifically. So if your lips are feeling inflamed or chapped, this is a good product to use. Also, just to keep them nice and soft. This would be a great one to use after, say, a lip scrub of some sort. So like I mentioned before, each container holds approximately 50 milligrams of CBD. Now, what you're actually getting on your lip and each application is really dependent on how much you're applying, and it's a pretty small amount. All right, now that everything's poured in, I'm just going to kind of scrape the tops and just make sure I'm getting them nice and even across the top. And then we're gonna go ahead and allow them to set up completely before popping them out. All right, these are all set up and ready to come out of the little tray here. Just gonna pop these out. This tray is super easy to use, by the way. I think just because it's silicone, I'm really liking this. It's just, look at how easily they come out. And the tops, I did go ahead and put a heat gun over the top just to make them nice and smooth. But they stay in there nicely when you need them to, and they pop out easily, so that's a bonus. All right, we're just gonna pop those little lids on. Okay, and then I've created this cute little label. I made these on Canva, and then I printed them using my labels from onlinelabels.com, and also used their software to just import the labels. So we're just going to, everything's clear. It's a little bit hard for me to see. Here we go. Just try to get them on as straight as possible. There we go. And there you go. The CBD lip balm, orange, cream flavored, all the ingredients. Super cute. So you guys are probably going to ask me which label I'm using. From onlinelabels.com, I'm using the OL421 clear label made for a laser printer, and I print them myself. And the reason I use the laser printer is because the labels, the ink on the labels looks better laser printed, and it stays on. It's a little bit more durable. And you can also get like weatherproof labels. There's all kinds of things you can do with your labeling. I think these look really kind of upscale with the clear label and the clear lip balm tube. Everyone, that's how you make a CBD lip balm. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me some comments and questions below. That really means a lot to me. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, everyone, catch you on the next video. Bye. Keep shining.